Sorry about that. I forgot to start recording before I started cooking. This is a pot full of diced red peppers, yellow peppers, onions, sliced mushrooms. I went with the white mushrooms instead of the shiitake since I'm making a Bolognese sauce. And the carrots as well. You got to have the carrots in there. And then I'll get the ground beef in a little bit later. And of course, over here we got 8 cloves of garlic because you know that's how we do it. Bolognese sauce is on deck. That's what we're doing tonight with a nice spaghetti noodles because I'm hungry. And I know it's 10 o'clock, 10:16, but I've been fasting all day. Got a late start with the cooking. Over here we got some, what is this? We have some Italian parsley. We're going to get this going a little bit later. You know, I got this at, I went fast and quick today. I got this at Food Lion. You know, looks kind of limp, but we'll make it work anyway. You know, when we come back over here, what else do we have? We got the basil. Got to have this basil, organic basil. I got this from Harris Teeter. And of course, I had to break fast with the Tunisian pitted dates because I don't like messing with a lot of seeds and stuff like that. Break fast with the dates in the water in accordance with the sunnah of the prophet. That's how we do it. And we getting this dinner popping. It's a late night, but dinner will be ready shortly. Tonight, so I'm not doing whole tomatoes and crushing them up by hand. I'm going diced and crushed for the consistency, and we're calling it a night. Tomatoes! I don't know about you, but I'm really feeling this tomato paste in a tube like this. If you buy it in a can and you don't use it all, you have to put plastic wrap on top of it, and then it'll go bad before you really use all of it. But this tube makes a lot more sense. You don't use all of it, seal the tube back just like toothpaste, put it back in the fridge. Makes a lot of sense. Cento, I like what you're doing right here. Keep it up. All right, we're gonna get a 30-minute simmer on this. Let it come together, make all the flavors mellow out. Hold hands, sing kumbaya, and come together to make one glorious Bolognese sauce at 11:11 at night. What the fuck? It's late as shit. I'm hungry. Oh yeah, that's coming together nicely. That's coming together nicely right here. We're gonna let this simmer for another 15-20 minutes, or really as long as I feel like waiting. I'm just gonna eat it in 15 minutes because I'm hungry. Whenever the pasta is done, you see, we gotta get the pasta water. All right, normally I'd let this simmer for about really all day, to be honest with you, especially if I have some beef shank or some meatballs in the sauce or some veal or something like that. You know, you gotta just let that gravy go all day. That's the authentic way. But it's 11:22. And I'm hungry, so I'm gonna let this simmer for another 15 minutes or so, really until whenever the pasta finishes cooking, and then I'm going to chow down. I got some nice bread I'm gonna have with this, some homemade garlic bread by my man Phil Robertson. But we'll see what this does in 15 minutes, man. I hope I can wait that long. Okay, this is when it's really nice being a trainer and having to train the next generation of amazing sales agent for the company I work for, because people who come through my program, they end up going out and becoming great sales agents, and they make a lot of money, and then they give me a kickback. They bake home goods like this homemade garlic bread, fresh out the thing right here. But you know, this is how he does. Philip Robertson made this for me. Homemade garlic rolls like this. This is not store-bought, people. This is not store-bought. This was the product of flour, yeast, water, garlic, butter, salt, and honey. This is how we do over here. This is 100% homemade by Philip Robertson, one of the greatest sales agents of all time, because he bakes me bread. Let me tell y'all something, people. You gotta salt your pasta water. Stop making this pasta out here with just 1 and 2 teaspoons of salt, or worse yet, like Olive Garden, not even salting your pasta water at all because it's damaging your pots. What kind of ridiculousness is this? If you are not salting your pasta water, then you're not making pasta, okay? It's gotta be heavily salted. It should taste like the sea, taste like the salty ocean. Not all of that salt is gonna go into your food, but you need that much in your water to season your food, to season the pasta at the foundational level, at the core of the pasta. Trust me on this, all right? Heavily salt your food, heavily salt your pasta water. Get yourself some Morton coarse kosher salt, that's a good start, and pour the sauce into the damn water and stop playing with this. Please don't overcook your pasta, people. 6 minutes tops. Al dente, that's it. That's all we need, al dente. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. This is coming along nicely. I threw a few bay leaves in here. Gotta have your bay leaves. You know, the bay leaves add that umami flavor. That umami is important. Look that flavor up. Umami is important. It's real. In go the Italian parsley and the basil. Gotta be the fresh basil as always. I think I'll make pizza next week, and I'll be getting some more basil for that. So be on the lookout for that video. I'll be making some pizza next week. I'll probably get my dough started tonight. The dough will be ready in about 3 days. Then I'll have that pizza video for you. I'm thinking next weekend. Okay, we're in the home stretch. I just added the fresh basil and the Italian parsley. Do yourselves a favor, throw away that dried parsley you have in your cabinet. Throw that in the trash where it belongs. Go to your supermarket, get yourself some fresh Italian parsley, fresh garlic, fresh basil, fresh thyme, fresh oregano, whatever you need, you can find it at the supermarket, okay? Now, when you put these in here, don't overcook them. Don't overcook them because we want them to still retain their flavor. We just want them to wilt down a little bit. So 10 minutes tops and we should be ready to plate. Here's a little tip. Save your pasta water. Put it into some jars or whatever you want to save it in, but just save it. This is good, salty, starchy water. You can use this for a variety of applications. Save your pasta water in something. I don't know what I'll use this for, but this starchy, salty water is as good as gold. You'll find a reason to use it again. So trust me on this. Save your pasta water. Yes, sir. Not bad for the first meal of the day. Breaking my fast, enjoying the nighttime meal. Once again, shout out to all the Muslims fasting this Ramadan. Ramadan Mubarak. See, I got my dinner time reading. You know, one time to Rashid Barabi for hooking a brother up with the literature. Always good to have this on deck. Once again, coming back, we got the rolls made by Philip Robertson. We have, oh, I forgot to mention, I made this garbanzo beans, roasted red peppers, roasted eggplant, cucumbers, feta cheese, and some dill seasoning. You know, gotta keep it fresh, gotta have something to bring some brightness to it, some lightness to it. Got my drink over here. You know how I do with the sweet tea. And that's the one with the cinnamon in it. And voila, the coup de grace. We have the spaghetti with the Bolognese sauce on top. This is about to go down. It's a serious situation. It's always delicious. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Wafeeq Zarif. That's at WAF as in Frank, EEQZARIF. Make sure y'all follow me, and make sure y'all follow Good Old Boys Radio Network as well, man. GOB Radio Network TV. You can check out all of my videos there. Wafeeq Zaif Unleash. We're doing it big this year, bigger and better as always. But I gotta go because I'm hungry. Peace. I like to dine and laugh. I will be enjoying this meal tonight while watching one of the masters, Dave Chappelle, For What It's Worth. He did this special after he blew up with the Chappelle Show. I think this is his best special, if you ask me.
Thank you for checking us out on YouTube, and be sure to subscribe for more great content. And don't forget to check out our website at gobradionetwork.com.